Life Hacks Beyond Convention with Dee and Sonia.
So decades ago, so what am I? I'm 67, so nearly 50 years ago, I joined a Rotaract club, which is the young
Oh,
version
yeah.
of Rotary.
Rotary.
And
Yeah.
we would go and have parties and do things. But there was this thing where you would say, someone would just scream dead ant, right? And it'd be in a pub or something when there was 30 of you there. And we'd all get on our floor on our backs and wave our legs and arms in the air.
Dead end. Be a dead end.
Yes. So it was a bit like a mini, like flash mob or just a silly
Yep,
thing we
yep,
would
yep,
do. And
yep.
yeah, so when you said earlier, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, was it a
Dead end,
song or
dead end,
something?
dead end. Just
Oh,
remembered, yeah. It's a flashback.
yeah. And it just took me straight back there. So
Yeah. Yeah,
and then we
nice.
did
Yeah.
a flash mob here too on Thursday.
How did it go?
Yeah, it was good. We actually were the jail's been talked about then, or the ABC covered it, but I think it's just going out on their socials. And yeah, so we've got a little bit of attention. We've got lots of social media response. But in the meantime, we've also had last night something called Country Cabinet, where our local or our state's governing group come in and give the locals a chance to answer questions. So this was at Port
Oh,
Pirie.
yep, yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep,
So,
yep.
yeah, so we, our president got up and asked the question about that, and we actually got to meet
Yep.
and speak to the minister in charge. And so this morning, Tony got up and said, "Oh, you got, the jail got mentioned on the news this morning," and then, yeah.
Excellent.
So it looks like there's at least we're shaking the cage a little bit, literally. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, well, that's good.
So, and I
Yeah.
think it's interesting because I think she'd come across people involved with the jail quite some time ago, and it wasn't really going in a direction that it could go. And so I think she was probably disinterested from that point, but that was several years ago. And now that she's met David, the president, and myself, yeah, I think we've presented better. And David certainly spoke about it really well
Mm.
last night at the mic. And yeah, she actually came looking for him afterwards because
That's
I
great
spotted
because you've
her.
actually done some things because you had your open day as well, which
Yes,
shows
yeah,
that you're actively involved in your community and really want the
yes.
best for your community and the heritage that's there.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah,
And I spotted her getting her jacket and getting ready. And I thought, oh God, she's going to leave. So I tapped Dave and sort of said, quick, spot her because we don't want her
mm,
leaving without grabbing her. But she's just actually getting up to find David.
lovely.
So that just gave me a lot of confidence. I thought, I said to him, this is for her to come looking for you. That's massive because really they've got
Yeah,
so much coming in.
that's
So,
exactly right. That's exactly right.
mm,
And in the scheme of what they've got to deal with, Gladstone's a
yeah.
very small place and the jail's even smaller because it's closed.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's
yeah,
right. But it was
yeah.
interesting because there were people in the crowd that actually applauded David, and no one had been applauded for their question previously.
Like,
So the jail would impact all the towns around us as well. It would impact Jamestown and Laura and Georgetown. So yeah, so that's good too. Yeah, and Golden North is moving, so there's 80 odd people
mm,
losing jobs, and then yeah, the smelters is going to struggle just because of the China situation. So yeah, we need to find something that we can get out there and get somebody in to run it and really do something with it.
mm,
Yeah.
mm,
So
mm,
mm.
mm.
So
So have
it's
you
all
got
up
any
from here.
pictures or anything of your flash mob?
There's some on Facebook and my
Oh,
Facebook if
okay.
you can
Yep,
access that.
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
So
yep.
Tony went down on the gopher and took heaps of photos for us as well.
Lovely.
Yeah, so it was
Great.
excellent. So
Yeah,
there's
I'll
only
have
about
to
half,
have a look.
yeah, only
Yeah.
about half a dozen of us in orange suits, and yeah, and then it was so quick to organise. We didn't really have a chant organised, so David just said, "What do
Mm,
we want? The jail open? When do we want it now?" But yeah, so
mm,
it got some attention. It got some media coverage, and we've got
mm,
photos and stuff we can use again.
mm,
So
mm.
Yeah,
Mm,
so it was good.
mm. Oh, well, that is, yeah, a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
And it helps you as you start putting your business plan together, doesn't it, for
Well, I think what's
whatever's
going
to
to happen
come?
is they'll put it out to expressions of interest. And
Yep,
then I've said to our group that we need to farm it out to everybody we know, but
yep,
particularly anyone that might know someone who can take over such a large project.
mm,
So, yeah, so we really need to find an external company to come in because we don't have
mm,
the wherewithal to manage it all. There's
mm,
only half a dozen really active members, and there's so many
mm,
older people in the town that our
mm,
volunteer base is physically unable to
mm,
really do it.
mm.
Yeah, so
Well, and it's hard to know whether it would be commercially viable or not, too, isn't it?
I think it can be if
Mm,
we mix it up and offer it out to different groups. It's huge. I mean,
mm,
the department gives Adelaide Jail 300,000 a year, and
mm.
it's a quarter the size of ours. And
That's it. So even if you can only get half that, that goes a long way towards paying staff and some of the
yeah,
maintenance.
yeah.
Mm,
And so
mm,
I think what would be good is like an event organizer that says, okay, we're going to have
mm,
this fair and that every so often we're going to have different fairs, but also perhaps, weekend garage sale type things or something like that. But also there's heaps of rooms that you could very lightly deck out because they are jail rooms. Um,
mm.
for accommodation, for cheap accommodation, but they need new toilet facilities. And I just think buy an ATCO system and drop it, get a huge crane and drop it over the wall into the area and do it that way
Mm,
rather than building one. And yeah, they hold weddings at the Adelaide jail, they do bar mitzvah, you name
mm,
it.
mm,
But also, I was thinking different sections of it could be used for axe throwing, smash rooms, escape
mm,
rooms, whatever's
mm,
in vogue at the moment. Set it
mm,
up
mm,
and dismantle it as you don't want it. So you could incorporate other small companies in it.
mm.
So,
Well, and all of those old rooms, because they've got, like, they're thick, aren't they? Like, such thick. They've actually
mm,
got probably got quite good acoustics and things and
yeah,
different things as
mm,
well. Yeah.
yes, yeah. So,
Mm,
yeah, film, and you could do outdoor film nights and yeah, there's
mm.
so many possibilities, but you would have to mix it up to make it viable.